Hello, 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 hello. All right, guys. We're going to get ready for our Divine Feminine reading. This is going to be our Divine Feminine energy reading that we're having for this week. I normally come every week. I said I was committed to coming every week during through to the end of the year. So I'm gonna come at least once a week. I typically come on Sundays or over the weekend, but I needed to come today because my energy, I'm telling y'all, I'm tired of coming on here saying my energy has been low. Like, so I would love to hear you in the comments. How has your energy been? My energy has been low, and I've been talking to some other healers that I work with as well. And they said for the last few weeks, their energy has been low as well. So when my energy is low, I try not to make myself do too much. So another way to slow me down, spirit likes to, play little tricks on me and have me, something's wrong with my foot right now. I just end up dealing with all sorts of things. So sometimes I've fallen down the steps. Sometimes I've cut myself, all because, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. All because I didn't listen and slow my ass down. I'm just saying. So welcome, peace be to you. Hi Tara, hi Cassie, how you doing? So yeah, so I've had to slow my behind down in more ways than one. So let's get this party started, ladies. Can you guys hear the music? I'm trying to keep it low. Hello, Miss K. How you doing? You said Tara. You said not good. So are you feeling the energies too? How you guys feeling? Please let me know the energies you guys are feeling. Like I said, it's just been very slow. All I can say has been slow. But I did feel a jolt of energy today. I felt, hey Marsha, how you doing? I did feel a jolt of energy today. I did my reading this morning and all kinds of stuff was coming out. So whereas yesterday it was kind of like sitting in a void. Yesterday it was kind of like, things are happening under the surface, but you're not quite sure what's happening under the surface. Today it was like, okay, now this movement is occurring. Recognize that this movement is occurring, but still remain restful because you're still not fully there yet, right? So there's somewhere we're going, and I'm ready to find out what that is and go ahead and move forward in this next part of this journey. You said daughter is moving in with her boyfriend out in the middle of nowhere, and it's not a good situation. Ugh. Okay, sounds like you're a little perturbed there, Tara. I'm getting lots done for a change. Good. When did that pivot change for you, Polly? Like, did that just start like in the last day or two, getting a lot done? Like, were you feeling something beforehand? And you said, Miss K. Coleman, okay, energy is up and down, more up, okay, than down though. Okay, good. You said you feel heartbroken. Oh, Tara, don't feel heartbroken. You got to let the kids live. You got to let the kids go through their own experiences. I kind of want to tell y'all something, some BS that just happened that I just found out about over the weekend too. And it really pissed me off as it relates to my daughter and someone who coached her for years. And I was like, this is so highly inappropriate. Like, but I was like, all I could say is, I gave her the opportunity. I said, you deal with it or I'm gonna deal with it. I'm because I'm the parent that deals with shit. But I also like to let people learn their own lessons. So remember it in that space of them needing to learn a lesson and allow them to learn their lesson, but still be there as a listening ear. Does that make sense, Tara? Yeah, so just make sure that you allow her to learn her lesson, and you just be there. Be there as comfort. Be there as a listening ear. Be there as the person that she can come to. So don't fight it too hard. Right now, I would just say don't fight it. All you can do is talk to them, talk her through it. Be there when she needs you to be there because she's gonna need you. You said, I'm not going to fight it. Yeah. I'm letting her go on her journey and she knows I'm here. Good. And just recognize and just make that clear to her. Like, just remind her, that you're there. So sometimes they forget because they feel like, they may feel your energy and maybe feel some sense of disappointment or something like that. So just remind her. Okay. Okay, Polly, you said, yeah, the last 2 or 3 days. So things have changed within the last 2 or 3 days. So things started speeding up within the last 2 or 3 days. Good. Feeling like I'm floating on a cloud. Okay, I see you, Marsha. I feel like you're floating, but okay, of bliss currently. Good. Look at you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Float on that cloud, girl. I'm just saying, float on, float on. I'm over here trying to put up these cards too, so I can go ahead and start this reading too. So hold up, guys. One moment. Let's go ahead and get our breathing on. We're going to have some affirmations today. We're going to do some clearing of energies. I'm gonna just see whatever comes up. You know, I told you guys I wanted to start a new series that spoke about you really coming into your own and following your own journey. You know, again, your own journey, your own gifted journey, finding out what we're going to go through as far as the divine feminine. And if you guys have questions, I'm here, of course, and available for those questions as well. I'm almost done, guys. I'm almost done. Okay. I've also migrated over to TikTok, by the way, as well, for like little, for just little pieces of information, little motivation, because I really feel like part of my purpose is to help those come into their own understanding as far as their gifts and your own knowing. So that's a big part of my journey and a part of my purpose for coming here onto this go round and this reincarnation. So as a result, I'm going to be concentrating a lot more on that personal power. Of course, you know, I always concentrate on the personal power for my divine feminines, but it's taking it to that extra step to where you don't feel like you have to hide, you know, hide your gifts, hide your journey, hide any of that. As you guys know, that's been coming up a lot within the last couple of weeks. And so have any of you started doing something different that you weren't doing before as a result of whether these readings or just feeling compelled to do something different in your journey or maybe speak out in your journey? I said a few weeks ago, I said, you know, a good challenge for you is to try to tell someone who you haven't told before about your journey, your spiritual journey, you know, your gifts, you know, what have you. Has anybody tried to do that, and what have they come to hear? Has anybody gone out and said it? Other than that, today was amazing. I had an amazing reading with a client. Awesome. Tara is an amazing reader, guys. So, you know, talk to her if she has a message for you. I know if you want to put your information, Tara, you can. If you're local in her area, feel free to reach out to her. So Tara, you can put your information there if you like. Okay. You said you live on Out Loud. You said you're living it out loud. Good. So do you want to talk about your journey a little bit, Tara? Because Tara is one of the people who've kind of, you know, moved her journey as well and has been coming out more and more lately too. So I love that. So if anybody wants to talk about their journey and how they've had to kind of overcome in order to kind of get your journey going, that's, you know, I just feel free to speak out on that. Wow. The first message that came out is bring it into form. Again, you know, it's definitely speaking to what I've been speaking about for the last few weeks. You said, I told the person that I'm talking to about my gifts, and he was actually receptive to it. I see your mind was blown. Isn't that beautiful when you find people who are like, oh, okay, I understand. That makes sense. You know, I was talking to one of my mothers-in-laws, and she's a minister. And so she always kind of is like, you know, well, I figure what you're doing is kind of like a prophet, so I'm going to just stick with that. You know, I don't really know the details of what you're doing, and I'm not quite sure why you use the cards all like that, but I just feel like I haven't learned yet. So I'm not judging you, but what I do want to say is, you are supported, and you are long as you're being genuine in who you are, that's all that matters to me. And that's what she was making clear. She was like, you're like one of the most genuine people that I know, most loving, genuine people I know. So I know you couldn't be doing something that is, you know, for anybody's ill will or anything like that. So although what we've been taught has been to say that what you know, you're knowing, you know, all these things, that you can't have this so-called power, you know, although we've been taught this way, it's like, you know, if you are coming from a loving place, like how, can someone really deny you or deny your gifts or deny your power? So, I love that. And I've always made it clear, like one thing that I learned in church, two things for certain, one thing clear and two things for certain. One thing I learned in church was, follow your inner discernment, listen to God. So if somebody else is telling me that what I'm doing, oh, God told me that what you're doing is that. Well, God told me something different. So what God told you and what God told me, two different things. So this is how we're going to carry it. You listen to your God. I'm going to listen to mine. I'm going to listen to, and I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're on a pulpit. I don't care if you're off the pulpit. I don't care if you're in the pew. I don't care if you're in a family. I don't care if that's who you listen to. Or, do you? I mean, I don't have a problem because my thing is, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not judging you for all of your so-called life choices. You know what I mean? Like, and how you decide. Like, I could come and sit there and, criticize you for doing what you're doing. But I'm not. And so my point is, like, not all this judgment, cease, be gone. Like, away with all this judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you to judge me? And the fact that so many people really feel like they have the audacity to judge you and your decisions and your gifts and your journey, how dare they? Like, that pisses me off. Like, I mean, don't get me raw up in here. I'm just saying. It pisses me off. So anyway, the next message that came out is dream a beautiful dream, which came out for me earlier. So we're going to have to dig a little deeper in that. And then relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. So again, this is kind of like, all of these are movements, right? Look at this. Look at all of these messages here. And it's all from the same deck, but all the cards don't look like this by far. And just look at all the orbs, the angels, just all of the different things that are right in there, all the help and assistance that my divine feminine has. So as it pertains to your power, Spirit is saying to take that step, dream whatever it is that you're dreaming. I'm also hearing that some of y'all are dreaming. If y'all want to share your dreams, please feel free to share that here. And then we also have the world here. So this is all about dreaming and bringing it into form. So my divine feminines, what are you dreaming of? What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? What is it that's being put on your heart to do that for some reason you may be fearful of doing, or you are just doing? And I like to hear more of, oh, you're just doing, you know what I mean? That you don't even care, like, I'm just doing me. Like, that's how it's got to be. It's just got to be. You just got to be doing you, so it's okay. So right now, this is that time to bring it into form. So I'm going to go a little deeper into each one of those. And I know restore and replenish didn't come out again, Hello, Living Love. How you doing? Okay, so I hope if this replenish didn't come out again, so some of you divine feminines might need to take a time out. So let me just, woo, Lord. Okay, all right. Like I said, this deck is this. Ooh, did y'all hear what I said? This deck is not what I thought. It's not all orbs, but let me make it clear to you. She feels, she knows. So again, this is about your personal power here. Whatever it is that you're questioning, just know that you already know this deep within. Heaven sent, again, this speaks to your gifts again. I want you to see that a little bit. Look at that pineal gland just like popping right there. Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So look at that pineal gland. So all of that to say, this is where you're standing right now, divine feminines. Heaven sent. And then we also have focusing on the light. So this is again speaking to, this is like staying positive. This is really about staying in that positive energy. I know many of us have been going through like our dark night of the soul and of course that could sound kind of crazy, but it really isn't. It's just really talking about what you're going through that you've hidden. So this, when you talk dark night of the soul and going through that journey, that part of your journey, that part of your awakening, is speaking to you going deeper within you, not just the shallow surface thing that people see or person that people see or who you claim to be in front of other people in order to be accommodating or to be able to be, normal. Normal is overrated. Let me make it clear. Normal is overrated. If you are here today, and I want to see some hand raises, if you're here today and you always felt like you was kind of out of place, that's a beautiful thing. If you're fitting in like way too freaking much and you're wanting to be more uniquely yourself, that's a beautiful thing. Now, because we've been conditioned to believe that we're supposed to be something that we're not. We've been conditioned to believe that what other people are doing or what the masses are doing is necessarily the right thing. And it's all not. It's not. It's BS. It's actually an illusion. So when you can see past the illusion and see past all these things, it gets you to a place of clarity. It takes you away from your confusion, which is why I want so many of you to step into your power in such an unapologetically amazing way, to where you will recognize that the confusion really is the illusion that you're seeing. The confusion is really what they are showing you that really is BS. So you got to recognize the difference between the BS and the real. So if you're trying to be real here today, I want to see some hand clap, praise, do something, amen, hallelujah, stomp your feet, whatever, dance, go, whatever, do something. I mean, I'm just saying, recognize, okay? Recognize, okay? Let me look at the comments in a minute, but let's just see what else is coming out from my divine feminines. So I want to go a little deeper into bringing this into form. Wow. Who needs to hear this? Who needs to hear this? Give without expectation. I'm going to go a little deeper into that real quick, because that popped out so darn quick. Giving without expectations. Let's see what this message is in regard. Ooh, okay. I feel like for some of you, this may be to your partner or even to family, giving without expectation. Now, this may be coming up because the season is here, right? The season is here. Do not give what you cannot give, that you don't mind giving. If you can't give it and say, you know what, I don't care if this person gives something back to me or not, that I would choose not to give it. Do not give something that you are expecting something. Don't attach yourself to any gifts that you're giving at this time. Ever. Really, this means ever. But at this time especially, do not give gifts where you're expecting something in return. Just like when you give your gifts to your children and you don't even care, like, oh, they may go make a tie for me at school, or they may make a macaroni sculpture, that's cute, but you're not expecting nothing really, you know what I mean? But when it comes to adults, sometimes we attach ourselves to the gifts. All I'm saying is, do not give a gift. Do not give a gift that you are holding on to. Let it go. And then that's where your prosperity arises from. Letting go. Let me go to the abundance deck real quick. We have an abundance message here. Yeah, look at this. Wish fulfillment, guys. Wow. So if you can give without expectations, then your wishes will be fulfilled. Okay, how many of y'all are giving with expectations to your man? Giving to your partner? Or giving to someone in hopes that they will give you what you're expecting or need in return. Don't do that. That's where your expectation and your disappointment comes in. All right. So for some of our low energy people, thank you, Holy Spirit. I appreciate this. For some of our low energy people, including myself, clean energy foods, this will help and assist at this time. We also have a windfall of abundance. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy level and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficient, better ideas and a higher vibration, which attracts more golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. We also have a windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you in support of your life's work, health, and charitable work. Okay, I'm starting to get hot. So I already feel like these messages about to come in. Y'all might see my hair might get a little out of hand because let's see what's coming in, guys. Because we have wishes fulfilled. We have prosperity begins. We have a windfall of abundance. All of this based on giving without expectation. I want to go a little deeper into this, guys. Let me see what the spiritual message is here in regards to this. Let me do something. I forgot to turn my phone on do not disturb. All right. Guys, can you see me? You good? Okay. Let me see what the spiritual message is here in regards to this. Yeah, they're definitely saying right here and now. So this is definitely in this time. And, I just noticed, OMG, guys. Look at this. OMG. When y'all were looking at that card, did y'all realize that was Santa Claus? I'm just saying, that's Santa. Okay, so this is speaking to that windfall of abundance. And when we talk about abundance, we're not just talking about money. We're talking about relationships, people around you, peace of mind. I mean, it's then you can buy. Like, this is some priceless shit right here. Okay. Yes, I am creator. So this is recognizing again your power. Look at this gift here again on the pineal gland. So this is coming out again, guys. So I see a sense of peace with this understanding here. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. All right. Ooh, my. Y'all see that flipping out? Goodness gracious. All right, so a lot more came out. This is how my morning was. It was just so many messages were coming out. Again, we have an opportunity that's coming here for my divine feminines. Again, I see all this financial abundance, transformation, releasing what no longer serves you. Your health is coming up as well and feeling comforted. So just know that you're not alone in this process. And you guys, many of you are going through a transformation, but I feel like many of you are like closer to the end of this transformation. Whatever newness that's coming into you right now, this is not the beginning of a transformation. This is something you've been in for a minute. I hope that makes sense. Let me look at these comments. Okay. You said definitely don't fit in. Actually, yep. I'm such a black sheep around everyone. Absolutely. I had a long, dark night of the soul. It broke me open, but it's why I'm here now. And those are important moments. I just have to tell you guys, those dark nights of the soul, those are like the moments you need. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you guys. You said, I had a dream last night. Someone or something was trying to put something in my open hand. Oh, so that's a new gift. But that's all I can remember, but it felt good. Amazing. Yeah, you're being gifted with something, but that was this message here too. This is speaking to those spiritual gifts that are being gifted to you. So keep that in mind. And we did this, and if you guys don't remember, we did this before. So definitely take the time to pause and look into this if you'd like as well. Because you can go up here, take that moment to go ahead and take your time, because this is like water down here, you being elevated, and at the top of the steps, the angel will give you a gift. So if you want to pause and enjoy this for a moment, then feel free to do that. Because again, this is a gift that you already have. This is not, I mean, that was gifted to you. It could have been in a different lifetime. Something that's coming back to you in this lifetime. So that's beautiful. Okay. Awesome. I see you, Marshall. You say, I'm just flowing with it. I love it. Okay. Miss, that's a sign. Yep. That tell her. It's a sign that she's gifted. Absolutely. Was told by my male that wasn't normal. I wasn't normal. I'm good with that. Yeah. Exactly. That's something that you cherish. I'm not normal. Thank you for that. Absolutely. I'm not trying to be. You know, fitting in is, you know, being normal is, but being unique is not for the weak. You know what I mean? Being yourself is not for the weak. You said, LOL, makes me go in. Okay, within more than be present around people more, which is what I've been doing too. I've been spending a lot of time by myself too. Yes, Miss Kane. Yep. Find your tribe, baby. That's right. I love it. Okay. Claiming that windfall of abundance. I love it. Yes, let's do this, guys. Okay, so let's take it an extra step further. So we see this abundance coming in for our divine feminine. So definitely keep your hands open and waiting for this week. Let me see what else is coming in here. What else does the divine feminine need to be aware of with this energy here at this time? I love this. Thank you. This is good energy. So I'm telling you, I knew it was like a pause for a minute. Because if I would have came live on Saturday, y'all, or Sunday, y'all, I can tell y'all now. Oh, that's right. I had a funeral. I had a funeral. That's why I couldn't come live either. So yeah, that wouldn't have been a good time for me to come live. We would have had some extra folk in on that reading, okay? We would have had some extra spirits and extra guides in on that reading. Intuition, guys. I mean, it just keeps coming up for my divine feminine. Your intuition is popping right now. Like, has anybody like gotten an inkling of something and they may be questioning it? And you want to ask that question here, please feel free. Where you may feel something is a little different, or you may feel like something's off, and you may just want clarity to know whether or not that thing is actually your intuition, your instincts, your gift. You feel me? Wow. Okay, so we got the intuition here too. All right, well, let's take it an extra step further. Okay. Let's go deeper because right now I feel like this is really surface. I feel like this was all surface right now, but I think it's time for us to go deep. Y'all ready to go deep? Y'all ready to go deep? Hey, y'all ready to go deep? Y'all ready to go deep? Hey. This is called keeping your vibrations high. Hey. Hey, hey, we're going to go for the Beyond Lumerian guide deck, okay? So we're going to take it to the starseed level. We're going to take it to the soul level, guys. So we're taking it inward now. Y'all ready? We're going to take it inward, okay? Hey, we said, I stay ready. I know that's right. Break it down. Hey, hey. All right, guys. Okay, let me get professional. Excuse me. Whew, okay, let's see what's coming out. Ooh. All right, you know, I was avoiding this piece a little bit. But what we have here is the love and compassion that's coming out from the Lemuria deck. So let's go into the relationships. I was kind of avoiding that. Just a little bit. All right, let's see what's going on. Love and compassion. Like earlier, I already saw that, you know, relationships was coming up as well as family. So this love and compassion is not only for relationships and partnerships, but this is also for family members. I'm also hearing this has to do with your spiritual growth, your ascension, you know, to be compassionate about those who are not there yet. Be compassionate about those who are on their journey and maybe at the beginning of their journey may not understand you. Have compassion about where they are at this moment. So that's what I'm hearing right now. Hey guys, how you doing? You said I have the Starseed deck in the Lumerian. Ah, okay, awesome. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, let's see the next. Okay. For your relationships, let's just go ahead and see what messages we have coming out for my divine feminine relationships this week. Let's see. Of course, this is timeless, so whenever you're watching this, this is for you. Let's just see what some of the messages are for my divine feminines. Yeah. Loving yourself first. What I'm hearing is when you love yourself first, you're attracting the love that you want. So, like I said before, it's kind of like when you take care of yourself, then you're teaching other people how to love you. So you're teaching people, the world, how to love you based on how you love yourself first, how you treat yourself first. So when you treat yourself with love and compassion and kindness and gentleness and pour into you, you guys know that's what I'm all about. Graceful Healing Retreat, pouring back into you, period, you know. So that's what we're talking about here. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, okay? So, okay. So again, so this is some of you attracting a lot of love around you, attracting a lot of people around you that's bringing forth that loving energy. Yeah, and then we're healing as well. Okay, so my divine feminines, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. If you're still holding on to something, you know, past hurt from your family and things of that nature, this is the time to deal with it. Again, having that love and compassion. You see how this keeps coming out, right? Everything keeps coming out. When it comes out about love, it's not only speaking to loving a partner, but this is loving relationships, loving those people around you. So these are close partnerships. Definitely around this holiday time, you know, I know a lot of you are spending time with family. Some of them you may not want to spend time with. Let's just be real. Let's just keep it real. Hey, let's just keep it real. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, guys, stay optimistic in getting to know each other. So some of you are in relationships where you just need to remain positive. Again, some of that old wounding is still coming up. So as you feel that old wounding coming up, and I'm going to just go a little deeper into this really quick. As you feel that old wounding come up, just remember, that it's a trigger for you to see inside of you what it is that you need to work on. So if somebody's coming into your life and it's triggering you in some way, remember not to kind of put that energy outward towards them. They may be fucked up. Don't get me wrong. What they did was probably wrong. But what I want you to do is look back at yourself and try to figure out, why am I so pissed? Why am I so upset? Why do I feel degraded? Why do I feel disrespected? Why do I feel, and then take it deeper. And that's how you identify what really is triggering you. Because somebody, like I used to always tell my girlfriends, I would always say that. Why is it that you're pissed when they said this? But if somebody said you was ugly, you wouldn't believe them, because you believe that you're gorgeous, because you believe that you're beautiful. So if you're actually being triggered by something that they said, it's most likely a part of you that is holding on to what that trigger to what they said, and it's like kind of believe it a little bit. So it's tugging at something that's in you that needs to be excavated out, that needs to be pulled out of you, because there's some maybe envy or malice, or it may be something in you that is actually ringing true about what they said about you that you still believe. You may feel like you don't believe it, but it's something in you that's making you feel. And once you get to the point where you, that whatever was being said, you're at peace, that's when you know you're healed from it. But if you're still pissed about it, and you're still, getting angry, and even if you don't show it to your friends or people or the person in front of you, but you feel it, still take that time. Still take that time to see what it is in you that's triggering that. All right, guys. So again, personal power is coming up. We have your truth coming up. And then with that, we also have this level of sacrifice. So I'm hearing time. I'm hearing here time, sacrifice time. But the truth lies in your power. So this is all about you getting to know someone and staying optimistic in a relationship. So some of you have spent a lot of time dealing with certain hurts, pains, things of that nature, and you're needing to heal that so you can remain optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then we have this truth here. I had a dream the other night, and it really spoke a lot to asking the right questions, or asking the questions. How many questions do you really ask when you're on a date, when you're loving someone, when you're in a relationship with someone? Where, because a lot of us are empathic, so we may already feel that this person loves us, but you're not giving them maybe the opportunity to say it because you haven't asked the question, or maybe not asked, do you love me? But I'm just saying, ask certain questions. Like, you may already intuitively know if somebody's jacked up. You may already jacked up. You may know that somebody's intuitively already pulling on your energy, or maybe a good energy or a bad energy or whatever. But so you already are making moves according to that. But how many of you are asking questions to maybe allow that person to know that, look, I see this? Like, let's say, for instance, and this is all about how you deal with things and how you deal with people, right? So, okay, I just lost my train of thought. Spirit, can you bring it back, please? So like when you're talking to someone again, so it's like when you're addressing it, it's like you already feel like something's off, right? Let's say you were asleep in the middle of the night and you're like, okay, this person hasn't called me back yet. What's up with that? They normally call me back by this time, And it's not a peace. Like, it's one thing when there's a sense of peace and calm over the situation. It's a whole nother thing when you're feeling some kind of way and you're like, something ain't right. The fuck is up? Something ain't right. And so you address it at that moment. It could be addressing it in the form of block. I'm just saying, It could be, addressing it in the form of a quick text, like, something's off. What's up? Or I see you. Something small just to get in their head to fuck with them. You know what I'm talking about, though. Anyway, but what I'm saying is, overall, what I'm stating here is, you may need to ask certain questions to get certain answers. There may be certain things you don't know. You may feel like you don't know someone well, because that's what we're getting here. We're getting that here. Getting to know each other. How are you getting to know the people in your life? And I'm not just talking about, again, your partnerships. I'm talking about your family members as well, because there may be family members who feel the same way you do, but who's also afraid to step out and express how they feel about their spiritual journey. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be surprised how many closet tarot readers there are. I was one for many years. So I'm just saying. Okay. You said I'm no longer quiet until that uneasy feeling goes away. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. Do what you got to do. I'm just saying. So that's what you have to do and feel okay about it. This is what I'm saying. So a lot of times, especially females, don't feel okay about expressing themselves. And I mean expressing yourself. I don't mean, oh, you know, I'm talking about look, blah, 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 you know, dot, 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 period, period, period. I said, what? Hashtag, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about that. Because we always get this stigma that, oh, okay, you're too loud. You're voicing your opinion too much. You should be seen and not heard. Even if this is not something that was said directly to you in your family or, you know, directly to you from loved ones, this is still something that you see on TV, the conditioning. You feel me? You say, I've been connecting with so many gifted women lately. Amazing. Good, good. I love it. I got downward spiral. I love it. Yes. So yes, keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Because all we can do is keep spreading it. Okay. Downward spiral. Hey. Hey. Okay, I turned it down for a minute because I was trying to be serious, but all right. Don't drink to me. Hey. Ah, okay. Because did you say a feminist? Feminazi? Is that what you said? You said you got a divorce because I'm a feminazi. I like it. Hey, and leave room for the next person to come in who is in agreement. Girl, have you guys seen the new? It's a new kind of series called I think The Wheel of Time. It's on Prime. Up, those downward spiral. Have you guys seen that? I said, we be in a club like. Right. You know, somebody said to me the other day, they was like, they said something, and I was like, well, if that's what you really believe, you need to get the fuck out of my house. I'm just saying. I mean, let's just keep it real. Like, if that's how you really feel. I said, what? You said feminazi. Oh, shit. Damn. See, you know, that's what people say when they don't want to be seen. So when you are gifted and you can see through the bullshit, they don't want you to see that. So of course they're going to downplay your gifts. They're going to downplay your knowing. They're going to downplay you, minimize you. Oh, now you crazy. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. I mean, come on. Stop it. Stop it. Is that what we have to do now? We have to minimize others so we can now continue to do us? Don't get me started, y'all. Don't get me started. You see, that's what people do. Again, this is just not partnerships. This is family too. So some of y'all got an aunt, cousin, god sister, god brother, godmother, a mother, a father who also does not trust or believe in your gifts or may minimize your gifts or make you feel like you're crazy. Again, this is where your power comes in and you have to. You have to. You see what I'm saying? You got to let them know, you know. You said, oh, yeah. I said, well, then you are where you need to be with her weak self. You know, you said with her weak ass. Don't. I heard ass. Did you just try to be nice just now, Tara? I heard with her weak ass. And that's what I heard. Did you really say that? Or did you say with her weak self? I just want to know. Hey. All right, guys. All right, let's take it a little deeper. Let's take it another deeper. Spinning while my hands up. Alcohol. Anybody have any questions for me? Y'all good? I don't know if I missed any because I was going through it. All right, let's take it an extra step deeper. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors. Let me turn this down again. This is how I keep my vibration up, guys. I have to keep my vibration up. This is my exercise. You guys want to exercise with me? Ride, let it ride. Hey! Woo! All right, y'all. Let's take it a little deeper. 1, 2s on the ones and twos. You said, "Oops, I was angry." Angry is what he told me. I missed something. What was said? Angry. Oops. What? What I miss? What I miss? Natural beauty. You better get him. I just heard that. Oops, I was angry when he told me. Ooh, Lord. Ooh. All right, let's see what's up. Hands up. Surrendering to the sweetness. Guys, I'm telling you, we're in good energy right now. This is beautiful. If you're here, please make sure you go ahead and thumbs up real quick, please. You said shining bright. Let's the light show. Nothing can hide the light, baby. I love it. Tell it. Tell it. Tell it. Tell it. I love it. Hey. All right, guys. Okay, so we have Inner Earth that also came out. So we have Venus energy. We have the pleasure, joy, making love to life. Isn't that beautiful? Making love to life. Again, that's why I keep saying this is not just about partnerships and shit. This is some deeper shit here. Falling into my arms, surrendering, holding the opposite. I love this. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. So this is about loving where you are, up or down, loving where you are. You'll survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. That's what we have. That's what I feel, though. Is that what y'all are feeling? Like this new beginning, it's like this new beginning energy. Like, it's like the world card, like the closing out of cycles. And actually, when I saw one of these messages, I was like, this is reminding me of the world. And I was feeling that. I was feeling that energy of the world. Here we go. Hold up. Here we go. Right here. The completion of cycles. With my baby. All right, guys. So let me go ahead and take it down real quick. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. What do we need? What is the message for the divine feminines as it pertains to the surrendering to the sweetness here? The pleasure and joy, making love to life, extremes in life, new beginnings in life. This is all that we are having for my divine feminines right now. Surrendering to that. And any of you that are in like a hard space, you will survive. You will be okay. Okay? You say, I'm here for the new. I know that's right. Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm it's big. I'm telling you, it's loud. But I'm about to, it's hot. Let me make it clear. I think I'm just hot, though. Yeah, so, yeah, my divine feminines. I do see a lot of love in these messages. I do want to say that. Some of you must be coming into connection with your divine counterparts or soulmates. I'm also feeling like this energy. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wow. You guys are not alone. I want you guys to look at this message here. Falling into my arms. I'm going to read this. I'm really feeling drawn to this message here. Holding the opposites, your extremes in life, knowing that you're held. Look at this message, guys. Especially for my divine feminines that are very gifted. And if you're on your journey, look at this and still give me what you see in this message. Look at this. And I'm going to read to you what it says. I'm going to read to you what it says. Let's see what it's saying. Look at that. Y'all see what's happening there, right? I had a dream about this years ago. Oh my gosh. This is why this is like blowing my mind right now. This is blowing my mind right now. I had a dream about that years ago. Oh my gosh. If I would tell y'all what I saw. But let me just see. Let me just let you guys know what it says. So we have a few questions. It's a few things. I think we have even an affirmation here associated with this. So I want you guys to make sure you read this affirmation. But the Great Mother ushers you in when you took your first breath. And she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be. That being human can be lonely and confusing. That the polarities and the separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of source. but at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of your human experience, to let them initiate you fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. And I just heard, like, a lot of you who have been going through hard times, this, you're being freed. I just heard that. A lot of you who've been going through hard times, you're now starting to feel the sweetness of life. This is what they're talking about. This is what this reading has been talking about. I haven't seen anything in this reading that spoke to really feeling the negativity at this time. This is about having compassion for others who may be going through their own journey, because you guys have elevated. You guys have woken. You awoken? Am I saying that right? Woke. Y'all woke. Y'all have awakened to another level. Awoken. Y'all have awoken to a new level. But yeah, this is really speaking a lot. This is really speaking to my heart to tell you guys, like, you've been suffering. And y'all been waiting. When do I get out of this? Even to the point where you're like, I just want to exit stage left. Like, how do I get out of this and be more in a place of peace and love and unconditional love? How do I do that? Why do I have to still go through this pain and this suffering? I feel like many of you have asked that, but I feel like many of you are starting to get a taste of coming out of that pain and that suffering, coming out of that heartache, coming out of forgiving, move on. And I mean, forgiving, not allowing it to happen again, not that type of forgiving. I'm talking about forgiving to let it go so you can continue to live in bliss. All right. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. Listen to that. This is just a moment in time. This is a second in an hour. This is a second out of a year in your moment of existence from your soul perspective. Don't take it so seriously. I just heard that. Don't take it so seriously. It's okay. It's okay I just heard it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. This is a learning lesson for you. Many of you are on a journey. This is a learning lesson for you. So when you come out of the perspective that, like, I'm doing this wrong. Am I doing this wrong? Did I do it right? Did I go through this lifetime correctly? You were supposed to learn lessons, and through lessons, just like learning, and you're a teacher, you're in school. Your life is you being in school to learn a lesson. Do many of you know what your lesson is? Have you identified? Because I know we have some older people here as well as some younger people. But if you're a little older, you might already have seen some inkling of what your soul purpose is here. What is that contract that you created prior to coming here? What is that lesson you're supposed to be learning while you're here? Okay. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, your worries, your hurt, your sorrow, your fears, your burdens, and your doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can only be magnificent. They can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthful you can say, I truly lived. How many of you can say you've lived? You said, I'm speaking my life and words. Good, beautiful, good. How many of you have said, who can say that you have lived? It's starting now, honey. Miss K. Coleman, it's starting now. That new way for 2022, you're already feeling the energies now. You don't have to wait till 2022 to feel that. It's already coming in now. You said, caught myself dancing while hauling wood inside to keep warm. I know that's right, Polly. I feel you. I think it, I try to turn it down sometimes so I can be so I can go ahead and get a little deeper with it. But, Did you say exit stage left? Yes, I swear I said that on Sunday. Absolutely. Yes, I did say exit stage left. That's what I'm saying. That's definitely, yeah. Yeah, you said, I feel like I'm starting to live. Good. Yes, I'm telling you guys, like, seriously, right now is this energy. So let me just tell you, we have a starseed activation. So if you guys are interested in this, then just go ahead and stare at this card. Like I already had you staring at the card, but I'm going to read something for you and you may want to repeat after me. You said, I don't mean exit life, but exit the situation. Absolutely. Like meeting myself. Yes. In some cases, it may be exiting human life. I mean, it may be a up and down. So maybe not for you, but for some people, they might like, I want to go back to that spiritual realm. So, we all have like a veil of forgetfulness that comes over us, right? As we're born into this reality, right? So, but many of us who are especially gifted will feel energies from previous lifetimes or feel like something's off, like being here, like the conditioning just isn't working. And so that's when that's when I knew younger. Like I want to say a teenager, but I'm even seeing 7, 8. But when I was a teenager, I was like, this ain't right. I was like, something ain't right about this dynamic. Like, seriously, I was like, something ain't right here. So sometimes, again, that veil of forgetfulness is not, is thin for you. It may not be thin for all. It may be thin for you. It may be getting thinner for one reason or another because you're now embodying who you were, who you've been, your soul, not this physical reality as much as your soul. You're embodying and you're remembering. You're starting to remember more and more from previous lifetimes. You see what I'm saying? So as a result, like when you're in that energy, sometimes you're wanting to be back. And I felt that way before too, where I wanted to be back with my spiritual higher source, where I'm like, that's an unconditional loving energy. And then sometimes the exercises and the learnings that we have to learn here, it's like, this is not loving. Like they're calling it love, but I don't know what this is, but it ain't love. You feel me? I'm exiting, but not fully lived. He said, I'm existing, but not fully lived, keeping it 100. Yeah, no, please keep it 100. Because that might mean that you are needing to step fully into your existence. I mean, fully into your purpose, fully into your living. And I also feel like the reason why you're doing more existing than living is because you're afraid of what people think. So you're so concerned about the perception, the judgment that's going to be placed upon you that you are not living fully, because you're like, if I live fully, oh my gosh, what will the so-and-so say? What will so-and-so say? What will blah, blah, blah say? And none of them are living your life, and none of them know your purpose, and none of them deserve to judge you, have the ability, capability, none of that. And I need you to look at them straight up like this. And what? You feel me? Like, how dare you judge me for living my purpose in my existence? It may not look like your boring ass life, but it's me living to my fullest in the most authentic place in myself, unapologetically, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Actually, I just watched the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame where Jay-Z got inducted, and what he said, I mean, I love to hear him talk sometimes because it's like, I be like, okay, he gets it. Like, he's on a spiritual journey of his own. And I'm like, wow, like I already knew B was on hers, but and I've always been attracted to B or moved towards that Beyonce music and all that. I never was really into Jay as much, but then but I did like some of his music. But then as they got together, it was like almost like to me a level of elevation or a level of elevation he had to go through. You feel me? And yes, he is poetic as hell. So I started watching more of his he was on Uncut or something like, no, what is it called? Something else on HBO too, where they sit in the barbershop and he was speaking there too. But I mean, I started to seek out some of his speeches, some of his work, some of his conversation, because I wasn't too attracted to his music back when I was a teenager. I was more Biggie, Little Kim, I was more of that, so it wasn't as much Jay. But then I had a boyfriend who was a DJ, and he introduced me to Jay-Z, and I was like, oh. And I think that it was a movie or something even back then, but it looked so, he was talking more about, what's it, Marley Heights or Marvy Heights, where he's from. And I was just like, okay, so I wasn't as interested in that part of his journey, but I saw him elevating and coming out of that and moving to a new woke frame of mind from my perspective. And I was like, wow, his video for 444 is amazing. Yes. Yeah. And so as I continue to hear him talk, some of the stuff he says, it was something I read I think it was a interview, and he was talking about blue being like a whole nother level of how he had to really open up and just all of that, and it's just so interesting how people elevate and change over time. But he's a poetic and woke motherfucker. I could tell you that. But anyway, on the Hall of Fame, he was speaking again. This is another time where I heard, because I've heard it multiple times, where he just talked about how he really became more I don't know if it's more, if he started selling more records or what. I don't know that jargon as much, but he really started to, when he started being more authentic with himself, being who he is, not trying to be somebody else, not trying to fit into a mold, not trying to, because again, at certain times they weren't able to get their records heard on radios, whatever, and different things like that. So they're like, hold up, or they couldn't have gotten into a production company or something like that. And so they're like, well, let's create our own. Let's create our own life. Let's create our own. You see what I'm saying? Because I know people want to hear this. So even though the radio station may not want to buy my shit, you see what I'm saying? I'm going to create my own place for me to be. And that's why I feel like a lot of us have to do is create my own place, create an own place for you, create your own space for you to be authentic to you, because too many of us are sitting here being something to somebody else, or being who we need to be to keep a job, being who we need to be to go somewhere else, being who we need to be to move up, to being who we need to be to make more money, being who we need to be for somebody else to get them to give us something. You feel me? And so it's time for us to make a place of our own for ourselves, to be who we are authentically. And that's why a lot of people go out and make their own, start their own businesses. Because they're like, nah, there's got to be a place for me. And even though this person may not agree with me, may not like what I do, whatever, I'm going to create a space for myself. No worries. Thank you. Thank you for denying me the opportunity to kiss your ass. Because all it did was make me now feel the need to create a space for myself where I can kiss my own ass. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and tell you to kiss your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So, okay. So all of this to say, let's go back to this activation. So I want some of you to look at this and place your hand on your heart, because this activation actually says to place a card on your heart and to hold it there. So what I want you to do is really concentrate on this image and put your hands to the screen, touch the card, and then touch your heart. And then do this activation with me, okay? Oh, ish. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Hold your hand to the screen, touch it so you can activate it, and then put it to your heart and say, I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. Let's do it again. Repeat after me. I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. Now, let me tell you what I felt when I saw this one energy here. I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. So if your life has been extremely shitty, if you've gone through some lows, and I'm talking about some lows, been there, done that, got a t-shirt in it. If you've gone through some fucking lows, just realize the opposite of that shit. That shit's coming to you. If you've gone through some major lows, justice is being erected at this time. This is time for justice. So it's like the pendulum was here and this crazy, crazy fucked upness. And now you're going to the total opposite. The same extreme is given back to you. It's being given back to you. The same extreme. Just the same BS you had to deal with over here. Ooh, that's a word. I'm feeling that. Ooh, so deeply right now. The same extreme, that same shitty storm. Yes, Tara. That same bullshit you had to deal with. Whether it be the hurt of divorce, hurt of heartbreak, hurt of children being lost, losing people in your life, all of that, you're about to receive the total opposite of that in an amazing, fabulous, miraculous way. That's what's coming into us right now. Isn't that fucking beautiful? Shit. Damn. Hey, I like that. Hey, I'm just saying. That's what that's what we're coming into. So I want y'all to stay positive, especially if you're feeling like, no, because some of you may be feeling like, will it get better? Like, damn, Shit. Will this shit be wet? Will it get better anytime soon? Damn. Like some of y'all kind of sarcastic with it. You're like, you kind of sarcastic with it, you know. But then some of you know and you see it coming. Some of you know and you see it. You already see the light. You already see the light at the end of the tunnel. And you're like, damn it, I'm right there. I can touch that shit. You already can feel it. Hey. So remember to don't give with expectations. Make sure that you are, when I had you to myself. Hey. Hey. I didn't want you around. Hey. Hey. All right, y'all. So y'all, you see what I'm saying though, right? I'm just saying. I need to make sure y'all understand what I'm saying. Get it on, let's get it on. Hey, get it on, let's get it on. All right, y'all. Okay. So yeah, that's a word for you right there. But I did want to tell you a little bit about this dream that I had. That if you notice, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, but this is souls going into Mother Gaia and coming out. So they're coming in droves and slowly going out at one time. So this is like a bunch of births happening, and then this is death. But look back here. Those are a bunch of souls that's just sitting and waiting to be reincarnated to come back again, or just waiting after they came back. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not alone. Like, death is an illusion. I keep getting this message over and over and over and over again for myself. And I need to communicate to y'all, like, you know, I need you to understand that there's a whole nother dimension that's right next to you that you can call upon for your happiness, for your, I feel like, and they're telling me to tell you, oh, Lord, okay. So it's like some of the things that you've gone through that was so hard, you had help there all along. But because of your mentality, because of your thinking, because of the sleepy phase that you might have been in, maybe not as woke as you are now, or maybe hadn't gone through your full awakening as of yet, you didn't know that you could call upon this assistance. But there's assistance around you all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing. You know, some of you may be like, oh, shit, I hope, you know, people not watching me naked in my room. They're feeling your soul. They see your soul. I just had, actually, my stepfather, he passed away. And I saw his soul. And I saw him, though, physically here, how he would look here. But he saw my light. He saw my soul. And that's why he came towards me. He saw my bright-ass light. Let me make it clear. He saw a bright-ass motherfucking light. And he came over like, ho, this is you? You know, and I was like, yeah, motherfucker, this is what I do. But for me, the funeral and going through the whole process and everything, to me, it was like, I had already talked to him, seen him. I had already felt this sense of comfort from communicating with him, to where his body to me was like, okay. You feel me? Like, so it was to the point where it didn't even matter. Like, and as a matter of fact, when I saw his body, I was like, I was appalled. Like, I was like, y'all could have did a better job. Damn, if you're going to show him. Like, because he really wanted damn, I was about to say an affirmation. He wanted to be cremated. And he told me he wanted to be cremated. And I told my mother, he said he wanted to be cremated. His paperwork, come to find out, his will said he wants to be cremated and sprinkled over Trinidad, because he's from Trinidad. Trinidadians in the house. We got the islander. We got any islanders in the house. Anyhow, the point is, I knew what he wanted. And then the fact that they still had the funeral, I was like, because he said, I don't want people to see me like that. He had a lot of issues. He had, he was going to dialysis 3 times a week. So his body was just slowly deteriorating to where he couldn't walk anymore, to where he couldn't drive anymore. I mean, it was just slowly deteriorating over the last 6 or 7 years. So when I saw him on the other side, he looked good, suited up, happy, walking around, feeling joyful, beautiful, feeling good, looking good. And then to see that bullshit they had in a fucking coffin pissed me off. It pissed me the fuck off. I said, what the fuck is that? And he didn't want that. I knew he didn't want that, but people do it for themselves. All that to say, I get it. But when you recognize the power and the family and the loved ones that you have around you, they're not gone. They still there with you. If you've lost your mother, a sister, cousin, brother, got people, they're around you and they want to talk to you. They want to be there with you. They want to help you. But we're taught that this is non-existent shit. And then therefore you're dependent upon somebody else for your healing. And then you got to go to counseling. And then you got to go here. When all you had to do was see him for a hot second and you would have been just fine. You feel me? when you know that they have this level of peace that they hadn't had for the last 6-7 years, you feel like they're just fine. You feel me? I feel like that word had to come out. Let me see what the comments say. Woo! Oh. Uh, You said, so ready to receive. I'm so tired. I feel you, natural beauty. I feel you. I've been feeling that tired energy. One thing that I want to tell you, try to make sure you check your diet. Make sure you're eating something good, clean foods. Also, try to do a little exercise or something like that to try to keep up your momentum. I started a ritual to where I listen to my drumming music, whatever, in the morning. I do my rituals in the morning and at night, where I do devotional, where I'm praying, where I'm meditating, where I'm doing readings, whatever it is, getting information from my ancestors, my angels, my guides in the morning. So I am walking, and what they've asked me to do even more so, and this is even me, and I do this on a regular basis, to walk even closer with God, like even in my small mundane tasks throughout the day. So even if you're going to go cook, still ask God, like, what do you want me to eat? What do you want? You feel this? Like, if you feel like painting, if you feel like doing something, I mean, and I'm just saying these offlandish things because that's what I'm saying. Even in your day-to-day, when you're driving to work, talk to God. I mean, the whole time, talk to your angels. If you want to talk to your mother and she's passed away, talk to her. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with that. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. They are there. They want you there. They want to hear from you. They want you to love on them and know that they're there, so they're just not by themselves like, damn, they don't see me. Like, I'm trying to help you, dude. It's fucked up. Like, he didn't. Or, I'm trying to help you. This job right here is yours. Don't be worried. Don't be upset. This is yours. That business will succeed. That business that you've been wanting. I see the world. I'm telling you, your business will succeed. Don't give up yet. No, don't give up yet. You know, they're here. They're trying to tell you. All you gotta do is listen. All right. You said I got chills, Miss Cole. Okay. What you get chills over? The light brighter than you said. The light brighter than a motherfucker. I love it. You should sharpen that box of thumbtacks. Get that ish right. Yep. I keep asking ancestors, please help me. Please hear me. Yes, they hear you. Let me make it clear to you, Live Love. They do hear you. Listen to their answers. Okay. You said this made me think of the herbal deck. I need to pull out the herbal deck. I'm just saying. Tara, you just got the herbal deck. I love it. I love it. You like it? Tell me if you like it. You like it? You said I talk to my spiritual counsel every day. Yes, I love it. She said my spiritual counsel. Tell it, Natural Beauty. I love it. But I feel like I need to talk to them more. Yes. So this is what I'm saying. Like, even though you're talking every day, like I talk in the morning and at night at least. And then don't let something come up. Then I'm talking to them again, right? But it's like, it's almost like you want to walk with them every step of the way. Like if you can really take a day or two to just do that and just listen throughout the day. Even when, like, try it when you don't have a lot going on, like a weekend or something like that, when you're not working. And then try to move it over to even when you're working. So you'll know that even when you're working, it's like, you see what I'm saying? You said I did, yes. You said you got it. You was like, you love that deck, don't you? Isn't it beautiful? Oh my God, that's a beautiful deck. Yes, get that herbal deck. I'm just telling you, go ahead. Where did you find it? Because I have a store around here that I get mine. Did you get it on Amazon or something? You said Marsha, do it. I'm telling you, yeah, that herbal deck. If y'all confused about what they talking about right now, let me just show you. Let me just show you what I'm talking about right now. Yes, the herbal. This is the Herb Crafters Tarot. I don't have it below with my other tarot decks. I guess I probably should put it there because I have decks that are online. But it's a beautiful deck. And I just want to show you if you're interested. Just literally, when I'm talking about herbal deck, I mean, it's combining the tarot with your herbs. So this one here is speaking of the rose, and this is the Empress. So this is rose petals, but yet this is the Empress. So you're actually getting like dual messages here. So if you need to know what you need to take, if you need to take if you need to drink tea, if you know that your energy is a little low, it can tell you what herbs that will help you so you can put together your own concoctions, as well as, do your reading with them as well and feel the energies, because each herb has an energy. Anyway. So especially if you're trying to get used to creating different concoctions, spells, whatever it is that you want to do. I'm telling you, like, this is like the perfect deck for that shit. Like, so serious. Like, this is the red clover. And this is also 10 of water, which is 10 of cups. If you see that, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, go ahead and get it. You said I gotta go early. Love you, love and light. All right, see you, love and love. See you later. Yeah, I mean, the imagery is gorgeous. So, I mean, I love it because it has the two to combine. So it has like fruit in here too. Just look at that. Like, it's just beautiful. Okay. Like I said, it has fruit in here. So you have raspberries in here. You have ginger in here. Raspberry is 3 of earth. Then you have ginger. I know that has to be fire. Yeah, because ginger is a hot fire. I don't know if any of you are into Ayurvedic medicine. As you guys know, I'm an herbalist too, right? So 8 of fire. So that ginger, that makes sense, right? Gorgeous. So just in case you didn't see it, I just had to show y'all so y'all know what we're talking about. It's a beautiful deck. Okay. All right, let's take it to the next step. Okay, what else I need to do? Do we have any questions here right now? Because I'm about to close it out with some advice for my Divine Feminine. I'm about to close it out with some advice and some affirmations. Because I didn't want to go too late today. Oh, that is beautiful. Yes, Natural Beauty. That sounds gorgeous. I love that name. That's a beautiful name. Just like Live and Love. All right, guys. Yeah, so I can exit stage left in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some advice. And we're going to close this off. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. I mean, I feel like this reading was amazing. I mean, I feel like I'm supposed to sum it up for you or something. But I mean, just the light, the wish fulfillments, the movement forward, spirit being around you wholeheartedly, loving, compassion right now in this moment, feeling grateful for your life, being clean foods will help you with your energy right now. Do not give with expectations. Only give without expectations at this time. Many of you are becoming more gifted. She feels, she knows. So just trying to go over some of the messages that did come through and bring whatever it is you want into form because it will be abundant. Okay, so let's go into the advice for you guys at this time. Let's see what's up here. Advice. All right. Advice. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What advice do we have for the Divine Feminine at this time? All right, I'm about to pull out the Archangel power. You know, I love my Archangel deck. Y'all know this, right? I love my Archangel deck, okay? So let's see what archangels are around us at this time and the archangels that you can call on at this time to assist you through anything that you're going through at this time as well. But I feel like the Divine Feminine, we just moving on up to the east side, okay? With a deluxe apartment in the sky, okay? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, we have Archangel Jeremiah, and we also have Metatron. But look at the two messages. Take a leap of faith in new beginnings. Damn! Divine Feminines, what is up? I'm just saying, how beautiful is that? Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And then I feel this at the bottom of the deck. And guess what it is? 4 of Wands. Crazy. This is Archangel Gabrielle. And we have time for celebration. Abundant rewards for your hard work. Okay, release yourself from your... And for y'all who had it so freaking hard, I just want to make this very clear to you. Your life is about to blow the fuck up. Y'all about to blow up. I love it. I love it. ambitious choices, great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Again, I don't know how many times I need to say, stay around like-minded people. Be careful who you allow in your atmosphere. You know, who you allow. Remember this, who you allow in your atmosphere. This control is yours. This is your power. Who you allow in your atmosphere. When I say that, you're not giving the power to someone else. Oh my God, will they allow me to play with them? No. Who will you allow in your atmosphere? That's important. Your piece is important. Fuck them. Create your own shit. I don't know how else to say it, y'all. But yes. And then we have decisions here. Some of you got to make a decision, guys. Release yourself from that which holds you back. I need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Now, let me go ahead and make this clear, y'all. Let's get riggedy raw right now. Okay. A lack of self-confidence. That's what I was just talking about just a second ago. When I said, oh, they don't want me to, like you want to be in somebody else's game. We was just talking about that just a little bit ago. Oh, they won't accept me into their job. They won't accept me into their whatever. You're creating your own because you're confident enough to know that what you have is valuable and you don't have to fit into somebody else's mold. This is important because your confidence is important here. This is all I'm saying. I just need you to understand your confidence in who you are is important. That's why you really got to step into your gifts and your powers. This is why you have to step into your knowing, your understanding. This is why you have to fully be unapologetically who you are and exercise it in a way that you just don't even give a fuck what they think. So when somebody does, and you need to practice this. You need to practice being more you so you can practice telling motherfuckers to kiss your ass. I know this sounds a little harsh right now, but I just need you to understand that's how deep it is. So, because some of y'all don't understand how deep it is that you keep playing. You keep playing. You can't play with your future anymore. You can't play with your purpose anymore. You can't play with your heart anymore. You can't play with your soul anymore. You can't play. Either you're going to be here and be played or you're going to play. And so many of you are wanting to play the victim and be played because you don't want to step into your power and play. I'm talking about play who you are, unapologetically. Step into it, ladies. Clap that ass. Look, doesn't it just sound like I just said something so profound? And then I said, now clap your ass. But I also want to make it clear to you the power that's in your sexuality. Enjoy your sexuality. Ow. I mean, that's a part of your power. You know this, right? Okay, let me break it down to y'all. Do you really believe that they sat there, minimized your power, belittled your capabilities, called you witches, hung motherfuckers, tried to kill motherfuckers, all because you are powerless? All because your sexuality isn't a problem? All because your sexuality isn't power? I mean, if you look at, okay. Y'all look at this full patriarch bullshit. Okay, right? This patriarchal structure. I mean, in certain religions, certain women have to cover up a certain way, not to turn on the opposite sex. Is that what we're doing? So we're dressing so other motherfuckers can not get hard? I'm just saying. I mean, for real. Let's just keep it real. So we are doing things so other people don't act or respond in another way. So I'm having to tiptoe around your ass because you ain't got fucking self-control. You feel me? Like, I mean, the respect is deep. So they sat there and then minimize and demean your capabilities and your powers and your gifts. Also, you can feel powerless and then depend upon their ass so they can sit there and take your shit for granted. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is a big orchestrated bullshit. This is some big shit. Like, think bigger. Look at the fucking bigger picture here, ladies. I just need you to know. This is why you got to step into your confidence. Because they orchestrated this shit because you were too fucking powerful for them. They orchestrated this shit for thousands of fucking years because they wanted your power. Because they knew you were too beautiful. I mean, have you had a motherfucker? I must say, one of my relationships that lasted for a long time, he said to me on one of our first dates, "You're too beautiful. That's going to be a problem." Ding, 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 ding. What the fuck? I didn't see that. I didn't see that as a sign. I was like, oh, that's so cute. He think I'm so beautiful. Oh. Nah, nigga, because that motherfucker tried to belittle, tried to bring it down every step he could and whenever he could, so he could get me to a place where he could finally so-called be or think he was in control of me or my mind or my emotions, so he can then manipulate the, you feel me? This is, I mean, I just need y'all to hear me. And I feel so deeply about this shit. I feel so deep. You said, Tara, you said that happened to you too? Yes. I mean, I'm telling you, I feel so deeply about this shit. Y'all have no clue the shit that they went through. And this was not just some little shit. This is like, I don't want you to believe in your powers. I don't want you to believe in your knowing anymore. I want you to now trust me and come to me for your penance. I want you to now come to me for your forgiveness from God when you can get your own forgiveness from God. Now I'm putting myself in the place of God so you can come to me because you're too fucking powerful. This is the shit I'm talking about. And see, everybody ain't ready for this shit. And I just hope you guys got what I had to say. Cause right now I'm so heated right now. Like I'm trying to woo-saw this shit. I'm trying to break it down. I'm trying to bring it down. Yes, honey, gaslighting. Oh, see, you hyping me up now. Now y'all want to co-sign? Now y'all want to co-sign? Let me tell you, yes, they gaslighting motherfuckers all in and out. They still gaslighting motherfuckers. I mean, they still want you to feel gaslighted so you don't step into your shit and they're going to demean you and say you demonic or you evil or say that you are a witch or that you're this and you. Fuck that. Witch it on it. I'll be all your witches all day. I'll be a witch all that motherfucking day. I'm just saying. If that's what you want to say, so I can then go back into my shell and not be myself, and I can go back into my shell and not stand in my power, so I can now go back into my shell and not tell you what the fuck I really see through you, and I can see all up in you, and I know what the fuck is going on while you sitting there denying the shit, trying to make me tell you what the facts, whether I saw you or not, and all this. Give me facts. No, motherfucker, I'm not going to give you facts. I'm going to tell you my knowing, because my knowing is more powerful than the bullshit illusions of so-called facts that's out here, ever. Your shit is that powerful. So like, let's not play those games. Let's not go there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, how many of y'all have been told, you see what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, prove it. Oh, that's not logical. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's logical. Fuck you and your logic. If Spirit is telling me this, if God is telling me this, and you're telling me that, I mean, I've had so many conversations. I'm like, facts change every day. Scientific facts change every day. As soon as they learn some new shit, now the shit done changed. Y'all don't know everything, and then you're going to sit there and make this shit's an illusion. All right, y'all. Did I say what I was supposed to say? Oh, man. Boy, bye. I love it. You said the first thing they utilize is gaslighting. Y'all try to make you seem like you fucking crazy. Like when dude told you to let him lead or got... Tell you know. Now you know. Guide me where? You gonna lead and guide me where the hell? Man, you get the fuck out of here. You can't lead and guide me a motherfucking... Oh! Terry, and you knew what that was gonna bring out of me. You knew it. You knew it, Tara. Hell yeah. What you gonna lead and guide me where? What the fuck you gonna do for me? If you get the fuck out of here with that shit, man, go ahead. Nah. Motherfuckers, man, I'm just saying. Whoo, shit. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. This shit's crazy. So, just remember where your power lies. I mean, for real, like, your power is, like, so crazy. I want y'all to remember where your power lies, like, for real. Because this shit is deep. And they still trying to gaslight us. You feel me? Like, they still trying to gaslight you. For real. I'm over here trying to fix this candle. Have y'all seen a candle where the fucking wick is off to the left or to the right? Like, instead of it being in the middle, like, I'm trying to move it back to the middle because the whole thing is... I'm about to fucking burn myself, probably. Okay, I moved it a little bit. Okay, never mind. I just blew it out. Now put it in the middle. How is the wick going to be all the way to the left or to the right? I don't understand that ish. I had to use a bobby pin. I'm just saying. Hey. All right, I'm supposed to be cleaning up. Wasn't I supposed to give some advice? Was that the advice? Yes, because I'm I'm the non-confrontational one. I was like, who the fuck? You really don't know who the hell I am, do you? You trying to get me hype here, Terry? Y'all, you ain't right. Oh, Lord. I'm telling y'all, I mean, people, I tell you, trying to lead you. Where they gonna lead you? That God can't lead you in a perfect, magnificent way. You know what I mean? Like, that shit pisses me off. And they got the nerve to try to claim they ordained or claim they are. Get the fuck out of here. They've been using that shit and using it to their best interest for a long fucking time. It's time for that shit to go stage left. Exit, motherfucker. Exit all that shit. Too much of this shit is bullshit. And nobody's doing what the fuck they claim they're supposed to be doing. This shit's crazy. Like, this shit's like the biggest illusion. Like, I feel like that's here outside of fucking government or some shit. I'm just saying. I mean, that's how illusionary this shit is. Like, so just recognize, guys. Just recognize when you being, either step into your power or be played. I mean, that's some deep shit. Is that my message for today? Do I need a... What's the name of this reading, y'all? Can y'all give me some ideas? What's the name of this reading? Step into the play or be played. Step into the game or be played. Shit, I don't know. Give me some ideas, y'all. I'm about to get the hell out of here. I see booty. Yeah, don't make me twerk on here, y'all. I just learned how to twerk, right? You said they'd be nothing without us. Amen. Preach, honey. Tell it. Ashe. Oh, oh, yes. But that's what I'm telling you. They right now, they don't like it. They don't like it. They're actually uncomfortable with where things are going. They're actually uncomfortable. They don't want this shit to go down like this. They feel like they're losing their power. And instead of them trying to meet us halfway, you're going to have some people who's so fucking chauvinistic that they're going to sit here and try to fight it every step of the fucking way. Be careful of those people. But those are good people that can teach you good lessons, though. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we give them life. Absolutely. We're portals. Yes, we give life. That's what we fucking do. Yes. So you mad because you ain't giving life. You mad because you're not as spiritual as us. You mad because... So then you want to flip the script and make it seem like... don't get me started. Make it seem like it only took two people to create Jesus. Guess who? God and Mary. A woman and God. That's it. Where do come in at? Where do come in at? Did do come in at? I'm just saying. Did anybody see do wasn't there in the creation of Jesus? Anybody think about that shit? I'm just saying. Think about it. And don't get me started with the rib and the Eve and Lilith and all that other shit. Don't get me started with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there. Be real. Let it be known. Okay? Hey, by the pound. Come around. My way. All right, ladies, I'm going to get ready to get on out of here. If we don't have any other questions, I think we're good. They be nothing without us, or they unaccountable as hell. Girl, yeah, they unaccountable. Yeah. Hey, they feel threatened for sure. Absolutely, yes. So know that you're a threat. So you need to walk in your life like you're a threat. Because, see, this is the shit that pisses me off. The power that you have stored within you, you don't recognize it. And then other people use it for their own good, for their best interest. You see what I'm saying? This is why you got to put yourself first, because other people, other genders, whatever, they recognize your power. They know your power, which is why they're trying to covet it, so they can have you for themselves, so they can utilize your power, utilize your energy for themselves. So if you don't recognize the I'm about to make up some words now. The plethorized magnificence of your ridiculousness that is your unique soul and your beautiful femininity, then somebody's going to take advantage of your shit. I said this in a previous reading. If you don't know the power of your shit, you'll end up paying somebody else to be with you. You'll end up paying somebody else to love you. You'll end up paying somebody else for the energy that you give, when they should be paying you, when they should be honoring you, when they should be loving you. unconditionally. Like, they should be holding you. Oh, I'm going back to Wheel of Time. Did any of y'all see Wheel of Time yet? I love that shit. Go look at it, guys. It's on Prime. And I think a new episode comes out every Friday, so I'm looking forward to it. But Zoe Kravitz is in it. And some other people. But y'all might know Zoe Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz's daughter. You said if you can't walk beside me, then walk behind me. I love it. Fuck it. Just fucking put them behind you. I'm just saying. I mean, what you need them beside you for? All they gonna do is cause confusion. Keep their ass in behind you. I'm just saying. But no, have y'all seen that movie, Time? And I just want to tell you a little bit about it because it's called Wheel of Time. And it kind of speaks to the Wheel of Fortune. And it speaks to time being, you know, consistent. And it also speaks to, so they have these powerful women who have, who get this innate power, right? And they have like this divine counterpart, like a male counterpart who protects them. But they also have a link, kind of like soul flames, kind of like soulmates or twin flames. So if she gets hurt, he feels it. If he feels something and she feels it, it's kind of like a unique bond. But he knows. And this is when they said it in, and I was like, hell yeah, now this is the shit I'm talking about. Okay, when they said it, he was like, because one of the women was sitting there saying, it was like, oh, so you just basically lapdogs for these women. And it was like, no, it's an honor to work for them. We protect them. Like the work that they do, their spiritual work is so magnificent, so huge, so magnanimous. It's an honor for me to be here to protect them. It's an honor for me to be their partner. Because their energy that they use, that's recognizing your energy and having somebody around you who loves your energy so much, who understands the magnanimousness, provisions that you provide, the how you feed them, how your energy loves them, how your energy feeds them, and wants to protect and raise you up on high because of it. Not someone who is scared of your power, fighting against your power. They should be loving on you in your power and recognizing. But right now, the males, a lot of the men, male, masculine energies, whether you're female or male, they are, unfortunately, scared, intimidated by the power that's within you. And so they, again, I need y'all to understand that this shit's been orchestrated for you to feel belittled, to feel like you have to fucking, oh my gosh, surrender. What is this shit called? What is that shit called? I can't even say it. Well, what they say you're supposed to do to the man? Commit to the man? Not commit. What is it? You're supposed to, y'all know the word. I can't remember the word right now. You're supposed to I've taken the shit out of my vocabulary so bad too. I'm just like, what is it? Yes, damn. Thank you, Tara. Yes, submit. Submit to what? Man, no. Fuck that. No. That's as a matter of fact, you need to submit to me. Like, nah. Like, come on, y'all. Like, this shit's been orchestrated. Like, if y'all don't get it, like, that's how hard they had to work so you can now not know your power and be submitted to and not be honored. Like, they have taken away your fucking honor and your fucking value. This shit's crazy to me. Oh, that shit's crazy. Y'all want to see me go off? This is some shit that makes me go off. Hey! And some women think this is a point of pride. Fuck that. Man, please. Man, if you get out of here, take that. All right, I think I've probably gone through this whole CD or this YouTube video that has my music on it. But this was a good reading, y'all. I feel like I've been released. The messages have come. Please take it, do with it as you will. I love you guys. Blessings, love, and light. It was so nice to come here with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you back again next week. Hopefully, I'm going to try to do it on Sunday, though. Hopefully, I can do it on Sunday. I'm going to clean up real quick, but so y'all can jam with me until we leave. Take that. Ow! Oh, you said perfect timing. Love you, Bobo. You know, I just read that point of pride shit again. And I'm sitting here like, okay. I think it's a point of pride when you are revered and honored as you should be. It's not a point of pride when you are belittling yourself, stooping down. No, fuck that. No. It can be a point of pride if that's the way it was created. It wasn't created for that fucking reason. It wasn't. And even if it wasn't created for that reason, and people wanted to change the dynamics of it, so at least it's a more, I don't even want to say even playing field. Because to me, you should be honored. You should be on a pedestal. This shit ain't equal. This shit ain't equal. It ain't. Oh, not Saturday. It might be Sunday. If I don't come back next week in the middle of the week. Don't act like you forgot. I called the shots. Rihanna said it. Like block. Hey, pay me what you owe me. Don't act like you forgot. Better have my money. Better have my money. Well, you know, I do the Zooms here and there. I might do a Zoom before Christmas. I don't know. If I can get some time on my schedule to do a Zoom. You said need a Zoom soon. Okay, I got you, Tara. Yes. So we might need to do a Zoom meeting, guys. So if you want to just email me, let me know. If you send me your email, like just email me at gracefulhealingretreats@gmail.com. I can get a list together and send you out. Because I send out stuff from my website anyway. So if you guys get my website and subscribe to my website at gracefulhealingretreat.com, then you'll get some of the things that I send out. So if I have a Zoom, you'll have it. You can come live. Usually it's free, depending upon what I'm doing. So feel free to come on out if you want. And I could do a Zoom, hopefully before the holidays. I can maybe try to do like a group Zoom before the holiday. Because that's nice when you can come together with, you know, Divine Feminines. I'm also doing going to be a part of a women's retreat in March. So I'm one of the speakers or one of the speakers for the retreat. And it's in the Maryland, D.C. area. So if you go on Instagram or if you email me and want the information, I can send you the information. I can send you the flyer, send you the website, the link, so you can get more information about the event. And if you're interested in going, I'll be there. I haven't been live lately because I used to travel with like a festival. But due to COVID, the festival has been pretty much shut down. So I haven't really gone public often as far as, you know, with what I've been doing. Even I used to vend and go different places and take the products like the honey baths and stuff like that. But I'm telling y'all, like, just things have changed. So I would love to come in person with many of you. So we could just be in the same energy, do like a meet or greet or something like that. But, you know, let's just come together and see what we can come up with. Block. You just bought a shot. Knock me off the top. Shit. Her brand new foreign car. You forgot. I called a shot. Like block. Thank you, Tara. Pay me what you owe me. Don't act like he forgot. Nigga better have my money. Nigga better have my money. All right. Hey. Oh, I did want to give y'all an affirmation. Let me give y'all a quick affirmation. I know we did that other ceremony a little earlier, so make sure you go back. I'm gonna try to go back through this and maybe put some of the points where we did certain things, so you can go back and watch it if you want, or if you want to do some of the activations, you can do the activation. But let me see. What affirmations do we have for my Divine Feminine? I mean, this reading was so amazing. I don't even want to go, guys. Like, I'm not even tired. I love you guys so much. It's amazing. Oh my God. Y'all are the shit. It looks like y'all don't need an affirmation. Y'all just got y'all shit together. I love it. We got 2 affirmations. Ooh. I like it. Okay. You know, I'm pulling out the Soulful Women's deck. We have 2. Dream Seeds. I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation. Allow them to unfold in their own time. And then the other one is anger as my sacred ally. I listen to the message within anger and use it as a positive force for good. This has come out for me before, right when I really needed to hear it. Like sometimes you feel like you get mad at yourself because you're angry. You're like, why am I still angry over this? Why am I still going through this? This is why you have to go through those triggers and the dark night of the soul, where you're going deeper within to find out what is really causing the anger. Because sometimes people are triggering you because God wants you to see your anger and wants you to identify what's making you angry. Identify the trigger, identify it. And sometimes getting angry helps maneuver your relationships in a positive way. So this bullshit about you're supposed to be fucking quiet and meek and mild and all this other shit. If a nigga's gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. If a person's gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. That's just what they're gonna do, but it has nothing to do with you. So the point is, it's like this mentality that, oh, if I stay quiet and if I stay good, then they won't do me wrong. Bullshit. Bullshit. You may still have to deal with it, and you may still stay with them, and it's okay what decisions and choices you make. But the point is, you need to be authentic throughout the whole thing, because one thing that will piss you off is when you sat there and did any and everything for that motherfucker, put your last dime into them, and you had nothing for yourself. You left nothing for yourself. You did nothing for yourself. Or you did everything for your children and your family, did nothing for yourself, and then they sit there and do that shit to you, and you're sitting there empty as fuck, and you're pissed, and you're mad. And that's when that angry has to come up, because that's when you finally, you finally realize, oh shit, what the fuck have I been doing? That's when you finally realize and flip the script and say, oh, they got me fucked up. Oh, so nice didn't work, so let me try this. You see what I'm saying? And some of y'all are being nice too long. And you men need to try some anger, because anger gets results. Don't get it twisted. When it comes up in you, it makes you want to move. When you're subdued and you're calm and you're meek and you're mild, you're not making no changes and things remain the same. And you're like, well, they're going to realize it eventually. No, they're not going to realize it eventually. They're going to realize it when you sit there and tell that motherfucker off. Now, it's called, y'all remember the word was a stain on your brain? My mother used to say that, like you would leave a stain on somebody's brain. You want to leave a stain on that brain. You want to leave a stain on that ass. Like, I need you to remember this moment right here, because this right here is never going to happen again. This right here, you'll never have me like that again. You'll never have me on the floor crying like that ever again. You'll never have me angry like that again. You'll never move me in such a way of discomfort ever like that again. Why? Because I'm listening to my knowing, my power. Call me, demonize me all you want, but I find peace in this power. I find peace in this power, and if you find peace in your power, stay there. Don't let somebody move you out of your power. That was a word. Somebody need to hear that shit. I'm trying to leave here, y'all. Hey. Strictly for that guy, y'all. I'm just saying. And I had you to myself. Hey. Hey. I didn't want you around. Hey. I don't hear no, see no evil. Okay? Yeah. No. There's some dangerous people. I'm just saying. Nothing good is going to come to you until you do right. Terry, you are showing off tonight. I love it. You got that right. You got to put the hands with it. You got to put the hands. Till you do right by me, everything you do is going to fail. Ha! Till you do right by me. Ha! Everything you do, everything you touch is going to fail. And you know, when she said that, I'm just telling you. I mean, and when a person feels that way, now that's a curse for your ass. They done put a spell on your ass. You going to believe that shit. Your life ain't never going to be right till you do right by her. And I feel like right now, I honestly feel like those tables are turning. Those tables are turning, y'all. The tables are turning. Hey. All right, y'all. I think I'm cleaned up. I think I'm straight. Woo! All right, y'all. I was trying to see if there's anything else, but I think we did this. I think we done put this into the ground. I don't know if I gave y'all a chakra message. Let's see if we have a chakra message for my divine feminines. I didn't even pull a goddess for my divine feminines. Yes, it was a curse. Yes, it was. That was a curse for their ass. I can tell you that. That was a curse. Y'all want to, in your anger, you'll curse a motherfucker in a minute. For real. I didn't give y'all a goddess message. Ha! But that's all right. We got a lot of messages today. But I'm going to go ahead and close out with a goddess message. Just to let you know, the affirmations or the chakras that came out was your heart chakra, as well as one of the yellow chakra. So you got the main heart chakra. So you got heart chakra, and then you got a yellow chakra, which speaks to choices, your free will, your courage, your willpower. Again, divine feminines, it's time to have courage. Step into your power. This is all about your willpower for change. If you want something to change, it's in the power of your tongue. I mean, it's a lot of stuff we learned in church that you just take with you. You just spit out the bones, take the rest of it with you. Oh my goodness. I'm telling y'all, divine feminines, here we go again, abundance. Like, this whole reading has been so abundant. You just gotta laugh. I hope y'all enjoyed this fucking reading, because this is some abundant shit. I love it. Oh my God. I love it. Oh, for my divine feminines. Oh, take your abundant asses on. Y'all take y'all abundant ass to sleep. Yes, abundance in your cycles, the cycles of life. Didn't we talk about that pendulum? How far bad it got is how good you're going to get it. Like, the harder it was for you is how damn good it's going to be for you. Isn't that some beautiful shit? That's some beautiful shit, isn't it? See you later, Tara. I'm about to get out of here too, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I don't know how you do that. Who do that? You do so well. I love it. Yes. Don't try me. You got that right. I don't know how you do that hoodoo that you do so well. I love it. So yes, this is speaking to the cycles of life, and I'm telling you, we're on an up spiral. We're on an upscale, up something. We're on an up something, y'all. I had one dream where it showed me going down, like I was driving, and I was going down the street, and it was a group of us. It was a bunch of us, but we ended up we were going on an exit. So basically, think of an exit. Think of an exit like you're going in an exit where people are supposed to be exiting. So it's an exit where people are supposed to be exiting, but we're going up the exit. But people are coming against us in that same exit. And so I turned back around. I was like, well, obviously this is the wrong way. And I went back, and then next thing you know, I got on a rope and I climbed. Up, 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 up. So you can continue to try to do what other people do, or you can go up, 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 up. All right, guys, love you. Feel free to have fun on the website. We have some discounts for this for December. As we get closer, if you're local, we are going to do some free shipping days or some free delivery days too. So, but this is a good time to get your goddess gift pack. Get your sage, get your crystals, get your herbs that you need, get your chakra teas. This is a good time to get your chakra goddess living sets, all of that. So I love you guys. I'm going to talk to you later. It's www.gracefulhealingretreat.com.